What do you think the country would look like if we had been nicer as a country without these atrocities? Do you think we'd have a similar looking country now, or would it be something completely different?
I think it's a great question because it's a live and let.
I was going to ask
It's
that,
a
but-
live
No,
and
you
let
weren't.
live policy.
Right.
What is more humanism? What is a softer attitude? You see, I think softness is the issue, and it's so suspect in America. A politician cannot be soft. He cannot be compassionate, and it seems like we like it in people, but yet we don't want it in our leaders. We love the Martin Luther King of compassion, but at the same time we kill him. And Martin Luther King, of course, says America is the greatest purveyor of violence today in 1966 or seven. So I vote soft leadership. Definitely, and I think those would be the great presidents, and I think that always is the case. The John Kennedy that softens after the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Franklin Delano Roosevelt who's generous, who's able to take Uncle Joe, as he called him, and make him an ally, as opposed to Churchill, who wanted to fight with him. Unfortunately, the early Jimmy Carter, was very successful.
Right,
a lot of what he did, he got undermined, okay? And then you have Obama promising things in 2003. He votes against the Iraq War resolution. Hillary Clinton goes the other way. That was my define. I said, this is the man for us. That was my hope. And I think he had the momentum to win and beat McCain. He did, if he had stuck to that, but somewhere along the way he made his deal. He cut his deal with Wall Street and the big pharmas and took their money because he was worried that he couldn't beat McCain. Something about American politics requires these people to be tough. When he gets up against Romney in the third debate there, either man is trying to outdo each other to protect the American security, and we're not going to give up, and we're going to be the number one into the 21st century. Hillary Clinton is still around, and here she is saying America's next century will be the Pacific century, which is an echo of Henry Luce's famous comment. Henry Luce was a conservative Time magazine publisher. 1941, makes a famous speech calling the 20th century the American century.
But don't you also see that certain times demand different types of presidents? I mean, a soft president would be
never had it.
Good.
I mean, we have it in
Carter.
parts.
You bring up Jimmy Carter.
But being soft, Oliver, means being compassionate.
Right, I understand that.
It means being able to see the world through the eyes of our adversaries rather than a kind of narrow parochial view.
Do you believe in any way, shape, or form there are some adversaries that just completely do not like us for our lifestyle and our sense of freedom and immorality, as they would put it?
That's what Bush sold us when the Al-Qaeda struck. He said, "Why do they hate us? They hate our freedoms." And so he said that, and that's not true. They were, if you look at what Al-Qaeda was saying, they were objecting to Israel-Palestine
I understand,
issues, and
but
they were objecting to U.S. troops on Saudi Arabian soil that were sent there, frankly, under false pretext by George Bush Sr.
It's an amazing, different take on history that we've all been told over the years, but this is such a unique take on this. It's a fantastic book, a fantastic documentary.
It makes you think.
Yes, absolutely.
All of your work does that, even when I don't agree with you. Like, I'm an Oswald guy, but everything you do
yes, on Showtime.
makes people makes people think. Everything you do is compelling. Your work is very compelling, which is, I think, the best part of it is, as an artist, what you can do is make people question what they're feeling.
At least give them an alternate space. My children don't have that in their history books yet.
It was funny. I said I'm an Oswald guy, and Oliver went to choke me. But we're happy you came in. You're a tremendous icon,
so
and
much.
thank you for coming as well.